There is a secret memo in the government against the Igbos, Sowore alleges. There is a secret memo that is left at Aso Rock that anytime there is changing government, they should be careful of the Igbos. Igbos must not be allowed to smell power or smell anything, because if they have power, they will overuse it. They will, in fact, they will overdo things or something like that. So that is what Sowore is saying here. And this is a serious one. And ordinarily, look at the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Against all odds, they have refused to release him. Even after the court has, discharged and acquitted him, the federal government refused to release him. Look at, even when Peter Obi was up there to be the president, they made sure they rig him out. So it is an agreement. And I'm sure when Buhari was leaving, he must have shown that memo to Tinubu. And that is why they keep on, the Yorubas and the Hausas keep on doing this to ensure that Igbos don't get into key positions. This is a very serious one, I'm telling you. This is a bombshell. And of course, we've been suspecting it, but it gradually is beginning to leak out and it will come out. So Nigerian politician and activist Omoyele Sowore has claimed that there exists a confidential memorandum within the government advising and cautioning regarding the Igbo people. So the 2023 presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, said the memo warns against an Igbo presidency, and that is true. So Sowore asserted that the Igbo community cannot prosper under the present structure of the nation, emphasizing that Nigeria must undergo a division for their survival. Of course, Nigeria must break. So Niger News reports that Sowore made this remark during a recent episode of the Honest Bunch podcast, which is co-hosted by actor Chinedu Anne Emmanuel, known as Nedu. And that is true. He said Nigeria has an Igbo problem. There is a secret memo in the government to be careful of Igbos. The memo is against giving the Igbos political positions and opportunities. For an Igbo man to survive in Nigeria, as it is currently put together, Nigeria must break. That was exactly what the guy said. Those were his words. So attempt to use your appointment to douse Igbo agitations will fail. Okay, Obidigbo tells Bianca Ojukwu. Of course. So even though, Tinubu just appointed Bianca Ojukwu to appease the Igbos, it's not going to work, because that political appointment, as far as Igbos are concerned, does not go anywhere. All right, just like what Sowore is saying, for Igbo man to survive, Nigerians must go their separate ways. So meanwhile, another statesman, Chike Obidigbo, has warned Bianca Ojukwu that any attempt to use her appointment to halt the secessionist agitation of the Igbos would be resisted. So Niger News reports that Ojukwu was among the 7 new ministers sworn into office by Tinubu. Here we saw it. So reacting to a development in a statement made available to newsmen, Obidigbo stated that the widow of the late Igbo leader, Dim Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, possessed impeccable credentials needed for nation building. But the fact here is that if they are going to use her, it's not going to work. So he disagreed with those who suggested that Ojukwu would have rejected the appointment. Well, so the thing here is that giving Bianca Ojukwu that position was a political one. Of course, it's a political appointment to use her to douse the agitation, secessionist agitation in the southeast. But those people, nothing can stop them. I'm telling you. And now Sowore is revealing it. No matter the political appointment you give, Igbo must break out of Nigeria for them to survive. And already there's a memo, and I'm sure that memo must have come from the Civil War period till now. And they keep handing it over to them one after the other. That is why they have vowed, the two tribes have vowed that the Igbos will never be president of Nigeria. But again, it's getting to a point where the unexpected will begin to happen. I'm telling you. So that is what Sowore is revealing and exposing. And I'm sure this is a bombshell. Even though Nigerians have been suspecting it, Igbos have been suspecting it, but it's coming out clear now. And somebody is saying here, we don't need to be told. Rather, we know what is playing in this country. But one day, they will beg Igbos to go. Not be lie. the Igbos know about this. Exactly. The Igbos know about it too. All the Igbos leaders, both the dead and the living, they know about it. That there is a plan that has been put in place to ensure that Igbos do not smell presidency in Nigeria. And that is why the agitation, there's nothing you can do to appease the Igbos anymore in this country. They are just waiting for the day to happen. And, just like when Obama became president of United States, Don King, one of the oldest musicians and artists in the U.S., cried. So this could happen before his very eyes for a black man from Africa origin to become the president of the United States. Initially, it was impossible. Okay, it was to start with JF Kennedy, but it didn't happen. So now, Nigeria is the same thing. They have vowed to ensure that Igbos do not become the president of this country because they are scared. It's out of fear. They know that the day Igbos will take over, Igbos are so resilient, they are so determined. The Igbos, represent a force that is difficult to understand and interpret. So, and that is the fear there, that any day the Igbo will take over, is going to be a challenge to get it back from them. It's also going to be a challenge because I'm sure any day the Igbo man will enter, the first plan is how to use the position to break the Southeast and divide Nigeria. And that is exactly what they know. And that's why they don't want to do it. But then, how long will they continue to suppress the Igbos? That is the question. How long will they continue to suppress the Igbos? Now everybody is aware, just like the Igbos are saying from this comment section that they are aware. Every Igbo man knows about it, even though they have not seen it, because it's already playing out. Everybody understands what is playing out in this country. The other tribes, the North and the Southwest, they know about it, they know what they're doing, and that is why they just keep exchanging the baton between themselves. And they have vowed, and in fact, it's like a sworn-in oath that they should not, for any reason, allow. And that is why they say the Western government, okay, have actually warned the North and the Southwest never to allow the Southeast person become the president, because they become the president, they will regret it. So people have been speculating different things, but Sowore coming out to blow it open now shows that one day that memo will leak. Even though everybody's aware, looking at what is playing out, that memo is going to leak one day. And that is the truth. And whether they like it or not, it's just like what is happening to the Israelis coming together after the, after the Holocaust or also. Okay. So, but today, Israel is a force. So, and that is how it's going to be in the Southeast one day. One day, everything will go their separate ways, and the Igbos will become that force that everybody is scared of will come out in reality. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment over what Sowore has just said.